Big banks in Europe and America are de-risking, as you said, because of all the compliance, the thicket of compliance regulations, and the huge fines to which they're subject if something goes wrong. They don't consider it worth the risk for whatever minuscule amounts they get in consequence of maintaining correspondent banking relationships with the domestic banks in all small jurisdictions. They don't consider it worth the risk that indeed, if something catches the eye of the US regulators, they can be fined in the billions of dollars. And so they are de-risking, the term that I use and that's commonly employed. Obama accepted, the president accepted that this, if it's followed through to its logical conclusion, would completely throttle the economies of small countries. As I said, you can't be there with all this mighty, noble, soaring rhetoric about prosperity and stability if you're going to place us in a situation where our economies can't survive. He undertook to do something about it. And that undertaking given to me was clearly one that he had also given to President Varela of Panama and to the CARICOM heads in Jamaica. I want to make clear that it is not yet a crisis in Belize. We sense what might be coming, and therefore we speak out one time. But the banks here still have correspondent banking relationships. If there is going to be some rush to the exits, it appears that first of all the international banks, the offshore banks, are the ones that would be first to see the plug pulled. But even that has not yet happened, although there are these ominous mutterings, these rumblings. So while we can't fall asleep at the switch, while it is a very, very urgent and important matter, I don't want to overstate the case by giving the impression that the crisis has already occurred and that we're looking at the collapse of the banking system. No, not there yet, not by a long shot. We just want to make sure that we never get there.